I always like the idea of what is your number?
Yeah.
You know, what age do you want to retire?
What is your number?
How much do you need? Like, what is your number? It's a great opening line when it comes to pensions. I kind of took that from Talk Club, which is the men's mental fitness charity, which was, how are you out of 10? It gets people to stop, doesn't it? And to actually have to think of a number. And if you can't think of the number, then there's a situation. And I think when it's quite relatable to pensions, because no one really thinks about, they go, oh, I'll probably retire at 70. So where do you hear that from?
And I think when you do talk to clients about pensions, self-reflection is a big part of it. Because whenever I ask, what is your number, what is the figure that you need for retirement, they always ask me, what does other people say? and they're always trying to compare themselves to other people. But my job is to look at every single case by case. It's not to kind of surround everyone in the same ballpark figure and then push a retirement plan for that figure. It's to go, well, what do you need it for? What do you need it for? And then we move from there.
So when you were in Cornwall, did you have big ambitions and big dreams to be a financial planner in Dubai?
No, is the honest answer, because I think people breathe slow in Cornwall, if I'll be honest. Life is very slow and very methodical, and it's quiet. And there's a funny saying that we actually say, it's like, for the little coastal villages, they're a drinking town with a fishing problem. So it's like,
I like that,
they are very comfortable. So I think coming to realization of, okay, what is out there for me? I think it was making sure that I was comfortable with being uncomfortable, and then actually taking the leap of faith to move out of Cornwall.
When did you do that?
It was 2017.
Yeah.
2018. I moved directly from Cornwall to London, Brunel University. I studied there and then got my degree, and then moved directly from London out to Qatar, where I first met Chris Ball, and I worked under his team. He was my area manager at the time. And then within a year and a half and a couple of months of Hoxton actually opening, then I joined his team in Abu Dhabi when it was first opened. So it was quite cool. I always tell my clients I was employee number 15.
Employee number 15. Out of how many now? We've got, what, nearly 300?
300, 350, yeah. And it's funny when you look back at the Abu Dhabi office when I first started, when Chris was talking about expansion and global expansion, it just meant he was going to get another row of desks in. That's all he really meant by that. So now when you look at it and he's talking about the global offices and everything, it's from where we first were, I think 6.5 years ago, to where we are now, like, it's unimaginable. And you compare that to the likes of other large financial advisories in the UK and where they are at the moment. If you looked at where they were 5-6 years into their growth, I think we are probably past that.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be there from the start.
Yeah. And being out here for the last, how long have you been out in the Middle East then?
8 years.
8 years. And have you seen a massive transition for in the international financial planning space? I know Hoxton have obviously done quite well within that 6-year period, but what about the competition? What about the other advice firms out here? Are they evolving as well as Hoxton, do you think?
I would hope so.
That's a diplomatic answer.
Yeah, I would hope so, in the sense of me, when I first came out, I joined one of the largest international financial advisory firms. And I think for them, it's very much a client product next, product next. It's almost like a conveyor belt. I think with the likes of Hoxton, and especially with myself, we don't really compare ourselves against anyone else. It's more of a, what are we going to do, and if we're doing the right thing, then growth will come along with it. So
okay.